Just got back from the motion picture show, seeing the Mario movie. Took the kids. Cut to the chase here. As a movie, it's like a 4 out of 10. It's not a good movie. If you're a kid and you're like 8, 9, 10 years old, it's decent. But other than that, as a movie, no. This is super benign, nothing interesting. Been there 1,000 times. As a Mario highlight reel, of really one of the greatest video game franchises ever and one of the most beloved characters from video games ever, it is fantastic. It is very much like they did the thing, like the meme. That's what makes this movie great. Everything from the nods to old school Nintendo stuff. Like, I think I saw Ice Climbers. There's definitely Jumpman, Luigi's Mansion, Wrecking Crew is in there. If you're a hardcore Nintendo fan or video game fan, you will be served. Even if you're a casual Mario fan, you will be served because it is so beautiful and so well executed. It is just boom, boom, boom. One cool Mario thing shown to you on the big, beautiful screen after another, from Mario Kart to actually the navigation puzzles, like in the 2D games, to Diddy Kong, to original Donkey Kong. It's just like, wow, all the power-ups are represented. A lot of the characters are represented. That's awesome. So you're not bored if you're a Nintendo fan or a game fan. The movie just swings you along from one cool tip of the hat to another. Looks great. See it on the big screen. Usually I don't really give a fuck about big screen. A good story is a good story. It doesn't matter where you see it. In this case, it's not a good story, but it's gorgeous to look at, and there's tons of stuff in the background you probably don't want to be missing. So I do recommend seeing this on a big screen if you're a Nintendo fan. But if you strip out Mario, this is not a good movie. It's got a really weird, questionable message, which is fine. I mean, it's not like, don't see it, you'll be corrupted. But it is kind of weird. I'm not going to spoil it because it's a kid's movie. Let me just kind of cut to the chase and say they win. They beat the bad guy. But it is so weird because there's this character arc where Mario and Luigi are kind of looked at by the world and their parents as sort of these losers. And it's weird because at the beginning of the movie, they're working for this abusive asshole. And they quit and they form their own company and they have the balls to do that. And their family doesn't celebrate them. It's like, you're a bunch of, that's a stupid thing you did. But once Mario saves the world, once Mario and Luigi actually save the world and stop the bad guy, then they get their family's love. It's just a very strange, dumb, hey, if that's the message, that's the message. Maybe Miyamoto's like, hey, you have to excel if you want your parents to like you. I don't fucking know, but that's the message of it. Chris Pratt is stupid. I'm sorry. It was stupid. It's fine. He's fine in the movie. It could have been anyone. It's very clear it's Chris Pratt because they felt they needed a star in that role, but it's not good for the character. At the beginning of the movie, Mario and Luigi are both doing the expected "it's me" and talking like that. I could have watched the whole movie that way. I was happy the whole movie that way. And suddenly when Chris Pratt doesn't do that anymore, and they explain it in the first 5 minutes of the movie, and he just talks like Chris Pratt, you're like, what the fuck? It's like getting the rights to Mickey Mouse and you have, Chris Pratt do the voice. You're like, that's not, what are you doing? It's not, it's kind of disrespectful to the brand, actually, I would say. It's kind of stupid. They had this opportunity in this movie to kind of flesh out. Again, I'm not saying this is fucking Game of Thrones, but Mario, in so many ways, that world is really a blank slate, right? You could have started to add some lore meat on the bones enough that it was like, hey, we could actually build out linear storytelling with this franchise. This is a commercial. My youngest kid said, what is that? Universal Super Mario Land, whatever. He's like, this just seems like a commercial for the games and the theme park. And he's absolutely right. And it doesn't feel cynical because it's a wonderfully well-made commercial for the theme parks and the games. But you're kind of going, you missed an opportunity to, because once this wears off, once you're like, hey, I saw Mario on screen and it was Mario Kart and Luigi did Luigi's Mansion with the flashlight and all that goes away, unless you're a little kid, why would you want to see the sequel? Why would you want to see any more of this? Because it's like, there's no meat on the bone at a narrative or a lore building standpoint. And they had a great opportunity to do it, and they just didn't do it. Like I said, I think if you're on acid, it's a good movie, or high because it's beautiful and it's weird and it's wacky. And Jack Black was great. He's always great. Anna Taylor-Joy, is that her name, who played Princess Peach, was great. But it just wasn't a very good movie. So as a movie, I'd rate it a 3 out of 10. If you're a kid, it's probably a 7 out of 10. Kids eat their own boogers. So, be aware that 7 out of 10 really is probably not that valuable to you. As a flashy Nintendo showreel commercial, it's delightful. It's an 8 out of 10. I loved that aspect of it. I'm so glad I saw it. I'm so glad I saw it on the big screen. But if you go see this movie and you expect any more than that, you are absolutely setting yourself up for disappointment. So do I recommend it? Yes, if you're a Nintendo fan, or if you're taking your kids. Do I recommend it as a movie? Oh, fuck no. Dungeons & Dragons, which I saw this week as well, is so much better than this movie. Tetris, that I saw this week as well, is so much better than this movie. And I know they're different. I get it. But if you're comparing it to animated movies, not only is it not like a great Pixar movie, which of course it's Illumination. They're always a second run, movies compared to Pixar at their best. But it's not even, it's just not written well. There's some funny sight gags and stuff, but it's just a really, somebody bought a book on screenwriting and it's like, here's the movie, here's the script. Come on, man. No, thank you. But there you go. It's me, my review of the Mario. Well, hey there, fellas. It's me, Jeffy. Thank you for watching that video. Be sure to look up there and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget all the notification bell and the like and all that good stuff, if you like the video, of course. And then where's over there and there, got some videos for you that I think you're going to like a lot. Thanks for watching the channel. I appreciate it. Be well out there, fellas. Oh, let me hit reverse.